Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to show you how to sew a zipper into a pouch and then make a pouch at the end of the video, which is cool. A lot of people all the time are always telling me how afraid they are to start sewing with zippers, or they just are intimidated, or they've sewn for years and they just stay away from them. But I don't think they should be something that people stay away from. They're so easy to do. I taught myself how to do it, so I thought maybe I would share the knowledge so that, I know some of us learn a little bit better by someone actually showing us how to do it. So hopefully today, after you finish watching this tutorial, you'll come out with a really cool pouch. It's so easy, and it really won't even take you more than like an hour to do. If you've never used a sewing machine before, it might take you a little bit more. But if you're used to it, you know your way around a sewing machine, it'll be so fast, and you will also at the end of it be like, I can't believe I waited so long to sew a zipper. But it's really easy. I just used upholstery material on the outside as like an upholstery sample, and then just some extra lining that I had lying around. So you guys can use any sort of cotton fabric, any kind of canvas, denim, anything like that. So yeah, but thank you for watching. And if you guys do end up making a pouch yourself, please feel free to tag us. You can hashtag us at my hashtag my Pure Pieces, and then you can tag us at Pure Pieces HQ. I'd love to see what you guys come up with, and just the creative ways that you guys combine your fabric combos. That's like my favorite part of everything. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. You'll need 2 outer and 2 lining fabrics, so that's 4 altogether, measuring 7.5 by 10.25 inches, fabric scissors, pins or clips, a zipper, a sewing machine with a zipper foot, and coordinating thread. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take one of your outer fabrics or your self fabrics, and you're going to get the zipper and lay it face down on top of it, just like that. And then you're going to get one of your lining pieces, it doesn't matter which one, and you're going to lay it down face down or right side down on top. So the zipper is going to be sandwiched in between those 2 fabrics. Then you're going to go ahead and take your pins and just pin along the top, and then you're going to get ready to take it to the sewing machine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sew along the top of the edge just to give it a cleaner finish. So what I do here is I just lay it flat, make sure that it's pretty taut so that there's no folding underneath of the fabric. And then I'm going to do is take a few pins and then just pin it along in place as you see, just to hold it as I sew it down. So now back at the work table, you're going to take your other lining piece and you're going to lay it down face up, and you're going to get the part that you just sewed, and you want the zipper to be laying face down. So the 2 outer pieces will be facing each other, both right sides facing each other. Then again, get your lining piece and lay it face down, and then that will all be sandwiched into one. And you're going to go ahead and just pin it again like before. And then you'll go ahead and just take that to the sewing machine, and we'll sew again just like we did. So now we're going to go ahead and top stitch the other side just like we did before. So we're going to go ahead and pin it down like we did before, make it a little taut to make sure that there's no like bulkiness or folding of the fabric. Now, back at the work table, when it's all open with its wings, you'll have all of the outers facing out. And then you're going to go ahead and grab your lining pieces and put the right sides together, so the pretty sides of the fabric together. Go ahead and hold that down, and then you're going to pin along the edges. And again, not too many pins. For this size, if you're using the same size as I am, you'll just need like one on the corners, one on the middle. And then for this part, we're going to take 2 pins and we're going to pin them close together so we know that's where we're starting. And we're going to make sure, which is most important, to leave a little bit of a hole. So that area right there, we're not going to sew it because we need to reach through and grab it. And then I'm pushing the teeth of the zipper out, and that's going to let it sit nicely once it's all sewn, when the teeth of the zipper are facing outward or facing the outer fabric. Then, most important, don't forget this. You're going to want to open it up and you're going to unzip the zipper almost all the way to the end, about 3/4 of the way down. Then you're going to flip over the outer right sides together and you're going to pin. Don't need to leave an opening this time because we're going to sew all the way through this one. And so what you're going to want to do is push again. Make sure as you're pinning, push the teeth facing the outer fabric. And then you're going to want to pin it to kind of hold that in place. And again, that makes it sit a lot nicer and just work a lot better once you sew it. And after we push it out, it'll be clean. So again, you can see it's better visual. You're gonna want to push that out. So I just grabbed it, and the zipper teeth are facing out, or the outer fabric. I say out because it's facing the outer fabric. So now, back at your sewing machine, we're going to start stitching right where those 2 pins that we had pinned together. That's going to be our starting point. And then as we get over the zipper, you want to be careful because depending on what size your zipper is, there might be metal teeth, and if you just jam right through it, you will break a needle. I've broken plenty of needles. So I just slowly I crank the knob with my hand, and if I hit a needle or whatever, I just gently push the needle back up and then push the fabric through, and then there you go. And then I just back stitch to kind of reinforce a little bit after the zipper, and then you're just going to keep sewing all the way till we get to the other side of the zipper. And again, I'm just turning the knob with my hand so that I make sure that I don't hit any metal pieces and no needles break, and we are in the clear. And so what we're going to do now is clip all of the corners so that when we push it out, it's a clean finish. We're just kind of cutting off some of that bulkiness, so when we flip it around, there's no thick seams that are gonna kind of get all weird and make it just look kind of bulgy and fat. And now the fun part. We're gonna go ahead and reach into that little hole that we left and reach all the way through to the other side. And we're gonna pull the outer fabric, get it grabbed by the corner. We're gonna pull the entire thing inside out. And now we finally get to see the pretty part of the pouch. And then you're gonna go ahead and just reach all the way in and push those corners out as much as you can to give them a nice clean finish. So see how nice it looks since we cut it. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sew up that side. So we're gonna just prep it real fast, fold those seams in together, and you're gonna go ahead and just pin along. And then we'll go ahead and take it to the sewing machine and finish sewing it up. So you should have your pouch and your zippers will be all nice and clean, and when you open it up, there you go. See, it wasn't that hard. Good job. Thank you guys so much for watching the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If there's anything else that you'd like to see specifically, feel free to leave any comments, and I'll do my best to get videos up for you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what you guys came up with. See you guys later.